oh my god, I'm putting myself out there. I was so scared. Forget that. Forget the quality of the video for now. Focus on the quality of your content. Zoom in and like do the handheld shaking camera effects. Final Cut Pro is £200. And I have not received 1p from YouTube. I feel like I'm working a full-time job and not receiving income. That's what it feels like. Honestly, I wish I started sooner.
Got lost in her eyes. Found something I like, yeah. Weren't even my type.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manuela if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a how to start a successful YouTube channel. I started my channel in July, so I've been doing it for a few months now. I would say I do have a successful channel because the vision I had in mind for my channel, I feel like I have been able to execute those ideas. However, if we're thinking about in terms of views and subscribers, I'm not popping on YouTube. Fingers crossed, hopefully when I carry on putting out more content, my little YouTube family will grow. People have different New Year's resolutions. I thought it'd be a good idea to film this video because one of your resolutions might be to start a YouTube channel. I know it's scary putting yourself out there, but honestly, if you're thinking about it, go for it. Go for it. Don't even think about it, just do it. There are many ways that you can have a successful channel. Success is subjective. What you define as success, I may not define as success, and vice versa. So I'm going to give you 10 ideas on what I would consider in terms of how to start a successful YouTube channel. Let's start off the video with point number one. Point number one I have down is look for inspiration. So I would say watch the videos, see what types of videos you genuinely like to watch. That will help you come up with ideas for your own channel. So for instance, do you like watching sit down videos like this where the person is just sat down and talking? Do you like watching get ready with me, so GRWM, where a person is doing their makeup or getting ready to go out and talking to you? Do you like watching hauls where people are talking to you about fashion and showing you what they wear and what they buy? I love watching vlogs. I love seeing what people get up to. I feel like I find a lot of new spots to go to, especially in London. I love watching vlogs in London because obviously I'm living in London. People are going out, showing you where they're eating, what they're eating. I love finding out about new shops, restaurants, locations and stuff like that. I really enjoy it because I feel like I can apply it to my life, and then when I visit I can always say, you know, whether it matches up to my expectation or not. Point number two is plan your content. So after you've got inspiration of what type of videos you want to create, if you watch someone's channel and you're like, I don't really like what they do, think about why you didn't like what they do, so you know not to do that when it comes to creating your own content. However, if you look at someone's channel and you're like, I really like what it is they do, but I'm not sure what it is, keep watching the videos and you'll find a pattern of what it is they do. Plan your content. So what I do basically, before I started YouTube, I was going on YouTube and I was searching up video ideas, and I got loads of videos ideas. Hauls, morning routines, evening routines, day in the life, week in the life. I basically wrote all of those down. After you have a general list of ideas, you can then go in and be more specific. For instance, when it comes to hauls, I need to think about what type of clothing hauls do I want to do. So I write down some shops that I like to buy from: Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing, Misguided. Next one, day in the life. Okay, so what kind of day in the life videos do I want to do? So you look at yourself, reflect on what you do on a day-to-day basis. So I was like, day in the life. Okay, I'm a student. What do I study? Music. Okay, so I can do a day in the life of a music student. Literally, when it comes to a week in the life, don't stress yourself out overthinking, oh my god, what can I do? I'm going to tell you a top secret. Any video that I've put out, a week in the life isn't a week in my life. If anything, it's 2 weeks. I just basically pick out the highlights and the best bits and then just form it into a video. The week in the life is basically a week's worth of content. It doesn't have to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can never do that. My life isn't that busy. Like, you pick and choose what you want to incorporate into the video and don't put so much pressure on yourself. Do whatever you want to do. You have to film videos that you would want to watch yourself. Do what makes you happy, because if you're not happy in the content you're creating, you're not going to enjoy it, and you can really see that. I feel like how you feel and like the passion you have towards your videos really translates onto the viewer. You need to be enthusiastic, like people are watching you, they're investing their time in you, so you need to make yourself worth watching. Once you've got a list of ideas that you want to film, you need to basically plan which days you're going to film the videos. So look at your schedule and see when you're free and when you've got time available. Around 1 to 3 hours, I'd say. I remember posting my first ever video, which is my Q&A. I'll pop it on the screen here. I was so scared. I was so scared. In terms of filming the video, I felt very confident in front of the camera. I got scared when it came to posting it because I thought, oh my god, I'm putting myself out there and this is my actual real personality and people are gonna be commenting like negative things. That's the first thing I thought, like, oh, people are gonna say things about my personality and that's something I can't really change. Like, I don't want to change myself, do you know what I mean? But everyone was so sweet and so supportive. But yeah, go for it, don't be scared. Honestly, I wish I started sooner, but everything happens for a reason. I've got my little notebook here of ideas. Having a plan of what you're going to say in the video, just like a few brief bullet points, it helps you a lot, because when you do go off track, which I always do, you can always look back at your notes and be like, ah, that's where I was. Like right now I'm just rambling. This isn't on my notes. Like, things come naturally and I feel like you shouldn't force anything. Just Be yourself, be natural, and you will do amazing. So next, I put invest in a good camera / microphone. I just want to make it clear that isn't the starting point. You know what? The first ever YouTube video I did, I didn't post obviously. I think I was like 12 years old. But anyway, that I filmed on a Samsung. So basically, when I first got into YouTube, I was just practicing vlogging on my phone. I just got my phone out, like selfie mode. It does not matter what phone you have. I think people stress so much about the quality of the video. Even for me personally, when I first started my channel, I was like, I want my videos to be of good quality. I don't want to put out content that isn't the best that it can be when I know I can do better. By having that thought, I found myself procrastinating even more, and I kept pushing back my channel because I thought, oh, this isn't good enough. Forget that. Forget the quality of the video for now. Focus on the quality of your content. If you've watched YouTube growing up, think about your favorite YouTubers and how they started. They didn't have 180p HD quality cameras. They had like pixelated little video cameras. They use what they have. That's the biggest tip I have actually for starting a successful YouTube channel. Use the resources around you. Honestly, there are people that have blown up and they have videos from like webcams on their laptops, or they're vlogging from their iPhone. It does not matter. What matters more is your personality and the person you are. I would rather watch someone who's funny and makes me laugh on a pixelated camera than watch someone who has like HD quality, like the best 4K quality or whatever, but their content is boring and I can't relate to it, you know? I'm not watching you for your camera, I'm watching you for your content. And then over time, you can save up and you can invest in a good quality camera and a microphone. The camera that I use to film my videos that I'm filming on right now is the Canon G7X. It is a good camera, however, it is mainly for vlogging. In terms of the microphone isn't great. I actually need to invest in a good microphone. The iPhone quality, right now I have an iPhone XR. Honestly, before buying this camera, I had a dilemma. I was like, do I get a new phone with a good camera that I can vlog on, or do I get a camera? And I thought to myself, my phone gets filled up so quickly because I always take loads of photos and videos. I won't have storage to consistently make videos that are 20 minutes long. Anyway, I'll insert this in the video, but this is the camera quality of my iPhone XR, and obviously you can hear the microphone as well. You have to treat your channel like it's a human being. Like, be nice to it. Nurture it, love it, and like accept it in what form it is, and you will see the beauty in it grow. So don't let anyone make you feel ashamed. Don't compare your videos to someone else's videos and be like, oh, their quality is so much better. It does not matter at all. Focus on your journey and your path. Point number 4 I have down is editing. Don't let that discourage you. Honestly, I remember looking at videos and thinking, how in the hell am I gonna do this? I can honestly say I'm so proud of myself and how far I've come in terms of editing. I started editing on iMovie. I didn't watch any videos on how to do it. I kind of just taught myself. There's obviously loads of editing softwares out there. I'm just going to be talking on the ones that I've tried and have had experience with. I think iMovie is a good starting point. Obviously it's free, it's very basic, but it does the job. So like in terms of a first video, like a Q&A, you can trim your videos, you can add text like subtitles, or like if you're doing a Q&A, you can write the question on the screen. You can include transitions, you can include music. Like my first Q&A I edited on iMovie, and I think that was a good editing software for that first video, just because it was simple, easy, and I managed to trim the video. That took me ages. I remember thinking, oh my god, I edited it on my phone, but I spilled water on my laptop. Imagine. I had so many obstacles when it came to starting my YouTube channel. That's how I knew it's what I meant to be doing, because I kept conquering. I was like, I'm not giving up. However, I feel like if you do want to do like cool edits, like, you know, my videos, how like I zoom in and like do the handheld shaking camera effect, I do that on Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro, right, it has a free trial that not many people know about. You can play around with the free trial, see if you like it before making that big investment and splurging on it. Final Cut Pro, let me tell you, it is amazing, I love it. However, Final Cut Pro is £200. Apple offers a pro app bundle for education. During my first year of uni, we were doing lots of production work, and they did recommend for all of us to get Logic, which means that we can work from home. I remember thinking, oh my god, £200 to use one application. Like, it's not worth it. It is so worth it, trust me. Because little did I know, in that 5 apps, there was Logic, Final Cut Pro, Motion something, Compressor I think, and then there's another one, I'm not too sure. Final Cut Pro, I use it so much now. I love Final Cut Pro, it's so much fun in terms of editing. I will leave the video down below if I remember this girl's channel. She's so good, she taught me how to edit my videos. She basically taught me all the shortcuts, color grading, oh my god. So basically, when I first started off filming my videos, you'll see my Q&A, I look orange, my face looks orange. I didn't have the right setting on my camera. I just clicked record and I started filming. So yeah, don't do that. I tried to play around with color grading, it was making it worse. I looked blue, I was going green, I was thinking, nah, this ain't for me. Honestly, I've never edited a video that took me under an hour. It takes more than an hour, so it is a lot of time and investment, YouTube. It depends how long your video is, of course. Filming, I film videos from like 1 to 3 hours of me talking. That's a long time, I know. So you've got to trim all of that down, cut things out, leave things in as like bloopers, stuff like that. Another top tip, when it comes to editing, show your personality. You're in control of your editing, and there will be people who watch your videos and they'll be so convinced that they know you. Don't worry about how you're going to be painted. Like, be yourself. Like, my friends always say to me, how I am on camera is how I am in real life. And I'm like, yeah. Obviously, I keep elements of myself to myself because I don't want to scare the internet. I feel like in real life I'm more of a weirdo and I don't show that enough. So point number 5, connect with your audience. You have to look at the lens. This is so hard to do. Look at the lens whilst you're talking. Don't look at the viewfinder. The viewfinder is basically where you see yourself, and I always do that. It's natural. Like, obviously you want to fix your hair, make sure everything's okay. However, do your best to try and look at the lens. So point number 6 is schedule videos in advance and be consistent. Okay, so when I first started on YouTube, I started uploading videos twice a week. However, I was struggling so much because the videos I would upload would take hours and hours, and then sometimes my hard drive would have the nerve to like disconnect. The video uploading process, it takes hours for me personally, and then sometimes it gets to like 98%. I'm like, yes, okay, back to 0. Imagine that. I used to be there like, oh my god, what's the point? I'm gonna give up. Like, this can't keep happening. Just honestly keep going. Schedule your videos in advance. So basically, to give you a context of how, like, you know, I schedule my video. Today is Monday the 14th of December. So yeah, this video is gonna come out in 2 weeks. But on the YouTube Studio, which is basically where you upload your videos and edit your title, stuff like that, you can select an option which allows you to post the video straight away. So the video will come out the minute it's finished uploading. You can schedule your video for like the next week, the week after. In terms of consistency, the best thing for me, planning in advance. Say if this video I wanted out next week, I'd be filming a week or 2 before, which gives me around a week to edit the video, which is good. So try and like work around your schedule. Let me show you my calendar. Some people look at my calendar like, what the hell, you're so busy. I'm like, honestly, it's for my own, like, just so I know what I'm doing. So I've got obviously my uni timetable on there. I've got little things like film this video, post this video, edit this video, and obviously that helps me in terms of knowing what video I'm posting for when. Once you've finished editing the video, you can upload it. However, you schedule it for release later on. I hope it makes sense. I think people watching, they think that I'm posting on the day. However, I would never do that because that's so last minute and a video takes hours to upload. You put less pressure on yourself in that way, like, because you've got your videos set out already. When you're seeing this video, it's not in real time, if that makes sense. For me, that is so weird to think about because you're watching my past. That is so weird. In the present moment. That's so weird. So number 7, be optimistic and determined. It's very easy to get caught up with statistics. Don't let a small number of views or a small number of subscribers discourage you. Keep going, keep going. And honestly, when you enjoy the content you create, you put videos out for you. When I'm like 25 or something, I can look back at the time when I was like uni and it would just be so nice to like reminisce and stuff. Most people have a YouTube channel because you can generate income from YouTube. However, I think people are mistaken. They honestly think I'm going to post a video and then post another video and then I'm going to blow up and then I'm going to start generating income. No, 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 no. It does not work like that. I've been doing YouTube for 5 months now. Obviously January will be 6 months. And I have not received 1p from YouTube. Do you know what I mean? You have to just keep going. Just know that your reward will come when it's meant to come. See, sometimes I'm like, I literally can't do it. I feel like I'm investing so much time, energy, and I'm not getting anything back. I feel like I'm working a full-time job and not receiving income. That's what it feels like. Look past that. Know that your time will come when it's meant to come. If you just put up videos because you want to and you enjoy the process, you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. And then one day when you hit that mark, it'll be worth it. Do you know what I mean? You'll keep generating income as the years go by. So basically, for all the videos that I'm doing now, I'm not getting paid for. However, once I reach the mark where I do start getting paid on YouTube, all the videos that I'm doing now, one day I'll get paid for. People just want the quick fix, they just want the money instantly. So they've made it harder now for you to get paid. You need to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in under a year for you to generate income. And it's possible. However, I promise myself I won't post any videos that don't sit right with me just to get views. It's just like, I won't do that. That's not genuine to me. I don't like that. Honestly, if you post something you don't like, you can always put it on private. Like, it's not the end of the world. Okay, number 8, I have responding to feedback. Every single video that I've watched like this, where it's like how to start a successful YouTube channel, everyone always says you have to have thick skin. And I agree to an extent. Let me explain why. Yes, that's true. However, don't let that discourage you. You will build that thick skin over time. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm not a sensitive person. I am. Keep going. Be true to yourself. Respond to criticism just like you would to a positive comment. Thank you. And then get on with your day. The person who's saying hateful things in the comment section, one, they'd never say it to your face. What I find funny is that you don't even know me. The video that you're watching, I've edited it so it's like 10 minutes worth of me talking. That doesn't round me up as a character. Don't stress so much about wondering how you're going to be perceived. Every single person looks at you and they have an image of you based on what they think of you. My best friend will watch this video and look at me differently, and a stranger will also look at me differently, but I'm still me. If they can't get to you personally, don't take it personally. If they're not in arm's reach of you, don't let their opinion reach you. I love everyone who supports me. I appreciate it so much. However, I've learned to not be so attached to like compliments and criticism, because that's not me. You're commenting on something I've done. Number 9 is focusing on thumbnails, themes, and intro/outro. Your videos need to be eye-catching. You need to catch someone's eye, you know? How I come up with a thumbnail, I think of like the highlight of my video. I love to incorporate those little images in my thumbnail. An image here, and then 3 there. My channel's theme, I would say, is I keep the same font throughout every video. I found a font that I'm happy with and I use that in my thumbnails. However, in terms of themes for my channel, honestly, I just film whatever I feel like filming. I remember being at a point where I was like, oh my god, I don't have a theme, you know. I remember what I was struggling with was like thinking of like what I want my channel to incorporate, because everyone always says, oh, you need to have a niche audience. Okay, that's true. However, I want everyone to be able to watch my content. Like, no matter what age you are, your location, your sex, your gender, I want you to be able to watch my videos and feel like you can relate to me. As a person, I've got more layers to me than just fashion and beauty and music. I've got a lot of layers, and I feel like I like to experiment with my creativity. When you film a video, film the video as if the person who's watching knows absolutely nothing about you. If I don't introduce myself, the person's not going to feel a connection. They're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to click off. Think about like when you meet a new person, you want to make a good first impression, right? If you meet someone, you shake their hand, you introduce, well, not anymore, but it's kind of like that. So like every video, you're inviting someone new. Obviously the intro as well, don't stress too much about it. I would just say make it different. I feel like there are many videos out there that I've seen with a similar intro, and I get it. It's like a trend. However, I feel like by lacking uniqueness, everyone kind of falls into the same category and you kind of already know what type of videos to expect. Point number 10, go for it. Go for it, go for it. You learn so much about yourself. Think about how far you're gonna go. Think about the journey. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, go for it. Like, this is your sign. Do it. Go for it. I hope some of these points helped you, if not all of them. Start your channel. Use what you have around you. Use your resources. And trust me, you will be helping yourself. Because one day when you look back, you're going to be like, I'm so happy that I started. You've got this. Anything you want, you can achieve. And this is a note to myself as well. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.